Austin, Texas, providing the backdrop here deep in the heart of Texas, the Lone Star State, as CBS continuing coverage of the NCAA tournament brings us to second round action. Our game this afternoon, it's the defending national champion Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the Syracuse Orangemen out of the Big East.
First time that these two tremendous basketball programs have ever met. They've never met in the tournament. They've never met in regular season play.
Jim Boeheim and Nolan Richardson, avid golfers. I know they've met several times. Here we go, John Wallace for Syracuse jumping against Williamson and Michael Lloyd. As we mentioned, originally headed for Arkansas. And then
offensive rebounding, but there's the shot blocked by Moten.
McDaniel in a hurry into the paint. Had it rejected by Jackson. Here comes Syracuse. Lloyd on the run. They got 3 on 2. Lloyd to the cup. He missed it. Wallace is there. Scored. Big point as Wallace beats his man, Otis Hill, with the lead and the score.
They certainly have, running to that early 5-point lead.
Williamson wheels and scores. Boy, that didn't take long. Get it to Lloyd, and Lloyd in the
zone.
There's McDaniel taking himself and hit the 3. Clint McDaniel, 40% from three-point range, brings the Hogs to it. Williamson, he put that up as he was on the way down. Lloyd, here comes Syracuse with numbers 4 on 1. They give it to Wallace, spins and lays it in. Syracuse Orangemen up 13 as they work the clock. 10 seconds to go. Back inside. Williamson finishes. Corliss Williamson, 2-time SEC Player of the Year. 4 points is off. Scotty Thurman, short. Boy, he's in a slump. Williamson. Power rebound and score.
No slump right there.
They come into your picture. Wallace for 3. Wallace doing his impersonation of the Arkansas front court. He's got 11 with the 3-pointer. Wallace,
only his 4th of the year.
And Williamson right back on Reesnyder. 8 points. Winner of this one plays Memphis next week, Sweet 16. Thurman rebound. They run. They got a breakout. Corliss Williamson. See ya. Arkansas has come back to tie at the 10-minute mark. Turnover. Williamson. Lloyd has done well. Everything but shoot the ball well. He's 1 for 7. Corey Beck with the pull-up is good. Arkansas leads for the first time. Get it to Stewart. He's inside. Had it stripped. He got it back. Dwight Stewart score the goal. Moten trapped. He finds Jackson up top for 3. He hit it.
Big basket.
Sure was. Lucious Jackson.
Again for Syracuse.
Sims quick hand stolen by Wallace. A breakout with Moten. They've got Jackson trailing. Moten to the hole and gets it. Lawerence Moten. Syracuse takes a 26-25 lead. He's got 3 on 2. Lazar Sims finds Jackson. Jackson's in for the bucket. And Syracuse has a 28-25 lead. Here comes Arkansas.
You simply have to finish plays like that against the defending national champion.
Lee Wilson wheels and jams. 29-28 Arkansas. You cannot. Snyder, Wallace, and Jackson. Thurman with the pull-up is good.
You can't squander your opportunities because Arkansas's got so many weapons. They're not going to squander many of theirs.
Not at all. Scotty Thurman with 4. Moten tries to answer and does with 3. Tied at 31. Inside.
And here's Dave Sims.
Shot clock going down on Syracuse, and Moten hits a 3. He's got 10. The basket is a battle, and Lloyd comes out with it as Williamson missed the shot. Numbers for Syracuse. Wallace pulls up and scores. John Wallace was very careful. That was Friday night. Here's Jackson. 3-pointer is good. Lucious Jackson playing in his home state. He's got 8 points on 2 threes and a 5-point lead for Syracuse. Inside, good look. Wilson in the flood. Good look by Thurman. 3-point lead for Syracuse. Corey Beck up top inside. Look at that, Lee Wilson. Nobody near him, and he scores. Lee Wilson. He got right in the paint. Leaves it, and a flush by Wallace. What a play by Lloyd. And they throw it out of bounds, and that will do it for the first half. Wallace with 15 leads Jim Boeheim, Syracuse Orangemen, to halftime with a 42-39 lead. over the defending national champion Arkansas Razor. They go right at Otis Hill. Corey Beck left alone. Big bucket as they're tied at 42. 42 all. Burles Williamson dealing on Hill and scores. Otis Hill with 3 fouls. And Williamson looking
zone that they did not play very aggressively in the first half. A lot of openings inside.
And Lee Wilson count that one. Foul on Jackson.
And that's 3-5. Bench with a great effort.
Jackson pulls up in front of Wilson and scores.
That's what Syracuse has to do. They have got to score consistently, Dave, because Arkansas is going to get its points.
Thurman got one right back, didn't he? That was a good stroke from Scotty Thurman. The Razorbacks by 5. Hill knocked away. Scotty Thurman. They've got numbers. Thurman, change of pace, the flip, and a roll. Scotty Thurman. Hogs are lighting it up. 17-24 to go. Boeheim calls a timeout. The Hogs lead by 7.
That's coming.
Like a roaring train coming down the track, and it's getting closer. 56-47-11 for Scotty Thurman.
And Syracuse just has not been able to handle it.
Moten for 3 and hits it. Lawerence Moten, 31% on the season from long range. He's got 13. 8-point game. Arkansas, boy, they just feel a surge. A block, Hill, and Wilson stay with it.
Well, great to do what they want on the offensive end of the court.
Daniel penetrates, leave off, and a score. Williamson. Here come the Hogs. 20 points. Lazar Sims. Alley-oop attempt, nicely done. John Wallace. One Sims about to run into another here. And a big bucket. Scotty Thurman.
Trade baskets with Arkansas.
A turnover. Wallace. Numbers for Syracuse, 4-on-1. Sims, Jackson, blew it, but Wallace finishes it up. John Wallace having a monster day.
They get the ball in the offensive zone, and then they wait to set something up, and here's the long 3, and that may be too much for Syracuse. We've still got almost 11 minutes left in the game.
17 for Scotty, and gets it out to Moten, a 3. They needed it. Coming up on 10 minutes to go. It's an 8-point game.
Syracuse certainly has the firepower, but they're going to need some defense.
How about that? 6-7 game.
Syracuse has to find a way to get their defense set on the other end of the court.
Jackson 3. Yes, indeed.
Another 3-point back. There's the trap again.
And it worked big time. Stand by. Burles Williamson. He's got 24 points. John Wallace. Lloyd for 3 up top. Big moment. And it is for Syracuse. It's a 3 in the orange to within 4. Arkansas's biggest lead was 12 points. Scotty Thurman. He's got 20.
If you don't get the steal, Arkansas is going to have an open opportunity.
In Texas. Syracuse Orangemen tie it right there. Moten. His deal and a half. Hill dumped down. Moten pump fake. Got hit. Score it. Stewart. Lee Wilson inside. He's been a force off the bench. Jump hook is good. 15, 9, 10, about 9.5 seconds. Loose ball, there it is. An opportunity for Syracuse. Wallace leaves it, and score they go! Syracuse takes the lead!
Halfway between midcourt and the 3-point line, out of your screen to the right. He's within his range.
Here we go. Oh, we got it! It's Syracuse ball with 4.3 to go! Lucious Jackson, what a play!
Lucious Jackson, I believe, called a timeout. He went on the court and got the ball, and I believe he called a timeout. If that's the case, they don't have any, do they?
Scoreboard indicates they do not have a timeout. Technical foul, are you kidding me?
You can't be have to call the timeout.
All he
had to do was create a help ball. He's got to make this one.
He's got it. And we're tied at 82. 4.3 seconds to go. Dillard lets her rip. It's in the air. And we've got overtime. Wow. Lucious Jackson is off the hook. Another 5 minutes to play here in Austin.
Still with a potent offensive attack. Dillard, a great three-point shooter.
Gets along the baseline and lays it in. Uncontested. Hill's got 4 fouls. He had to let it go.
18 on the shot clock.
With to Jackson. Ready for 3. It's in the air. In the bucket.
Jim Baker telling his kids to get back on
time. Dillard. He's got range. He shows it. He hits it. Alex Dillard, 39% from three-point range. We're tied at 90. Moten, big part in bringing Syracuse back. Here's Lloyd, tries to lay it in, does. Michael Lloyd. Corey Beck leaves it for Dillard. There's Thurman. He hit it. Scotty Thurman. 93-92 Arkansas. Nolan Richardson. Shot clock at 10. Moten. Through the defense, in the paint, the lead, the glass, nicely done, Lawerence Moten. Syracuse by 1. Thurman shakes free. Thurman steps inside. What a bounce! Scotty Thurman has come up pretty big here with 26 points. Got to get a 3. Here's Lloyd. A 2 will top. A 2, they can tie with a 2. They don't need a 3. Lloyd goes for the win. Couldn't get it. Jackson got a chance. He gets it off. It could be good. Arkansas survives. 96-94, and the Hogs go to Kansas City.
Syracuse 94.